Long ago, when the world was still young and the rivers of the underworld ran like molten ink, there stood a gate carved from obsidian and bone, the entrance to Hades' realm. No soul could pass in or out without facing its guardian, Cerberus, the Hound of Hades. Born of the monstrous Typhon and Echidna, Cerberus was no ordinary beast. His 3 heads saw the past, present, and future. His tail, a writhing serpent, sensed lies. His breath reeked of ash and forgetfulness. No mortal, spirit, or god dared to challenge him, save for the bold and the foolish. But Cerberus, for all his terror, was not without emotion. Though bred for war and bound by duty, he longed for something more, not freedom, but song. You see, deep within his lair, Cerberus had once heard Orpheus, the mortal bard, play his lyre to retrieve his lost love. The music had quieted the rivers of pain and stilled the tormented cries of the dead. It moved something inside the beast. After Orpheus left, Cerberus began to hum. At first it was little more than a growl, but over centuries, it grew into a haunting melody that echoed through the underworld. Ghosts would pause in their weeping just to listen. Even Hades, cold and stern, once paused at the edge of the Styx, eyes narrowed, uncertain. But no one knew this secret. Cerberus sang not for himself, but for a sister he had never met. Scylla, the sea monster his mother had lost to Poseidon's curse. Through the song, he mourned her transformation and the monstrous fate they shared. One day, Persephone, queen of the dead, heard Cerberus's quiet singing. She approached the great beast, not with fear, but with kindness. "Your voice," she said, "is sorrow in the shape of sound. Why do you weep, great hound?" Cerberus did not speak. He could not. But in his song, she heard the answer. She laid her hand upon his middle head, the one that saw the present, and whispered, "Even guardians deserve grace." From that day, Cerberus's song became part of the underworld's rhythm. He still snarled at the unworthy and snapped at the fleeing dead, but in the stillness of night, a mournful melody would rise from the gates, a lullaby for the damned, sung by the loneliest soul in the land of shadows. Like, share, follow.